Meanwhile, Ukraine stated it recaptured a village on the southern front line where its forces are hoping for a breakthrough in grinding offensive against entrenched Russian positions. The Russian Defense Ministry scrambled 2 fighter jets to intercept 2 US reconnaissance drones near Crimea, which Moscow annexed in 2014. Kyiv launched its pushback in June after stockpiling Western-supplied weapons, building up assault battalions and attacking Russian positions. But officials in Kyiv have acknowledged that progress has been slow, and Moscow says Ukrainian forces are running out of resources. On television, Ukrainian Deputy Defense Minister said, and I quote him, "Robotyne has been liberated. Our forces are advancing southeast of Robotyne and south of Mala Tokmakka. Both settlements are in the southern region of Zaporizhia, one of 4 that Kremlin claimed to have annexed last year." Ukraine's limited advances on the southern front have spurred a political debate in Western capitals over political and military support for Kyiv. Compared to previous offensives in the Kherson and Kharkiv regions, Ukrainian forces are crashing into Russian defense lines on the trenches and minefields that are kilometers deep. Some experts say the capture of Robotyne is evidence that Ukrainian forces can puncture Russian lines as they move towards the Black Sea. Russia committed a considerable amount of material, effort and manpower to hold the series of defensive positions that Ukrainian forces are currently penetrating. Apart from clawing back several hamlets in the south, Ukrainians have pressured the flanks of Bakhmut, a war-scarred eastern town captured by Russia in May. The Deputy Defense Minister said Ukrainian troops were advancing south of Bakhmut and they had recaptured 1 square kilometer there over the last week of fighting. She also acknowledged a Russian push to take back the territory in the northeast of Ukraine, describing fighting in the Kharkiv region as very intense over the past week. Ukrainian officials have estimated Russia has committed around 100,000 additional troops to front lines in northeast to pressure defensive lines. Now, British intelligence services have said Russia could try to divert Ukrainian military resources by solidifying their positions in Kharkiv, while movement on the front line has been stilted. Both sides have pursued aerial assault campaigns. Meanwhile, a Russian missile strike overnight on an industrial facility in the central region of Poltava left 3 dead and 5 wounded, the police said. Ukrainian's presidential chief of staff said Russian forces had hit an oil facility in the town of Gogoliv and that 2 employees were killed. The Air Force said Russia had launched 6 cruise missiles and that air defense systems had downed 4 of them. Russia's defense ministry said those strikes had targeted a weapon depot and that the assigned targets had been hit. It also said 2 Russian jets intercepted 2 US drones, a Reaper and a Global Hawk near Crimea. The head of Russia's election commission announced that early voting in local elections in the 4 newly annexed territories, as well as Crimea, would begin this week. Previous ballots in occupied territories have been dismissed by Kyiv and its Western allies. Russia is holding local elections on September 10th for various regional officials.